Hey guys, welcome back to Pop Talk. Today, Jordan, Josh, and I, we're going to talk about one of the biggest albums that came out recently. Of course, this is Rihanna's Anti. What Rihanna felt the need to do on Anti was to change everything you know about Rihanna the artist and actually present herself as an artist. You either love Anti or you hate Anti. All three of us, we have very different opinions about the album. I went into this album very open-minded because I really didn't mind any of those three singles. When the album came out, immediately I was just so turned off.
I like it. I think it's her first cohesive album.
I understand cohesive in the way like everything sounds the same.
Yeah.
There's one tone throughout the whole album. But I feel like Good Girl Gone Bad, like that was cohesive because it was this raw, it was this edgy Rihanna. The same thing with Rated R. She dug deeper, it was very dark, it was very gritty. And then even with Loud, like everything was very bright, everything was colorful, it was the biggest Rihanna's ever been. To me, it's her peak.
I think it's different. I think if it wasn't Rihanna presenting this album, if there wasn't the year delay, I think people would be more receptive to it.
I think Rihanna, through and through, is still probably my number one favorite pop artist. In regards to anti, whatever it is, Ante, it's boring for me. I'm not demanding for like fun bangers like We Found Love, even though I'd love that, but I just want to have more substance to it because I don't think there's a lot of substance on it.
I think the problem with the reception that is so divisive is that there was a year and a half, a year build up to this.
There was all this weird hype going on and it just kind of resulted in an album that I think is not terrible. Like it's middling, it's pleasantly middling at best, but to spend so long on an album where like 4 tracks are under 3 minutes, 1 track is totally just you singing over an existing song that came out not too long ago.
I think what it gets back to is that she was an artist that never really had control, and the only thing she had control of was maybe her image.
Her hair.
Her hair.
Yeah.
Sure. And then when you are that artist for so long, you get bored, you get restless, and now she wants to be artistic. As much as I like it, that's my problem with it, is that you presented it one way, and it feels a little false.
Yeah. So yeah, 'cause it was like, oh, this is gonna be a timeless record. When I think of timeless, I think of like Stevie Wonder. I think of like Michael Jackson. Like
I think of We Found Love.
I was
think
just gonna
that's
say
timeless.
that.
Love
Yeah,
is
that
timeless.
is timeless.
Like
Timeless
SOS,
on my
SOS is like a little timeless to me.
Especially that
Like
video.
Stay is timeless.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot. She already has timeless songs, so I understand getting bored with your old songs, but maybe that's the problem with pumping out 8 albums.
Yeah,
Or
that's
7
what
albums
happens.
in 8 years.
Every
I don't
year
know.
you release an album, but it's gotta happen to you. But this is not the answer to that problem.
Single wise, like what do you think?
Kiss It Better, beyond that.
There's some singles on there. Kiss It Better can be a single. Love on the Brain, I think, could be a single.
I don't know how much she can really squeeze out of this. Personally, like work will ride for a while. Kiss It Better could be one. And I really wouldn't be surprised if that set a different tone on pop radio, because it kind of falls into that like alternative, like indie alt pop category a little bit. And I do think it could go top 10. Needed Me is my favorite song from the album, so I would really like that to be an urban single. But I feel like it could have some sort of crossover appeal because it does remind me a little bit of The Hills by The Weeknd, just because it's really like, it reminds me of a horror movie. It's like ominous, it's dark. That to me, I wish the album was more like that. It was more urban heavy and it kind of got like a little bit more trappier.
I would have loved had they taken real care in regards to the album. They had like a whole behind the scenes documentary, like making of, if you're gonna treat your album like a piece of art and unveil the artwork is so, treat it like a piece of art. Like don't just treat it like weird random scraps that all of a sudden, here you go fans, it's on Tidal.
Well, that's part of our feelings on Anti. There's a lot more, but let us know what you think of the record. Leave us a comment below and subscribe to this channel to see us talk more about foolish pop nonsense. And we will see you next time.
Bye.